Hey, good afternoon, everybody, once again. And we're starting off pretty early this afternoon. I mean, I guess it's not. It just seems like it is. Coming up pretty fast on us today. It's 1:35 p.m., and I want to go ahead and get to live radar because we are kicking things off up on the northeasterly edge of our line of thunderstorms that is moving through this afternoon. So let's go ahead and take a look at exactly what's going on radar right now, as we do have two severe thunderstorm warnings that have popped up. I want to go ahead and highlight these to start things off. So I'm up here around Ottawa. This is in Franklin County, so right over Ottawa right now. I am seeing some little bit bigger than half-inch hail. Just south of Ottawa is one storm report that we've had. So moving over Ottawa right now with a significant, very significant severe warned thunderstorm. This is tracking to the northeast. So I expect this to come up here to Wellsville, Baldwin City, picking up Vinland right now. Up next, heads up to the folks in Edgerton, Gardner, Olathe. And I believe if we back out, yeah, you are severe warned for the next 53 minutes. This is 1:36 p.m. So until about 2:30 p.m. This is moving northeast, like we said, at 41. This is at about 45 miles per hour with maximum hail size. We'll take a look at that. Just under 1 inch. Maximum wind gust sustainable, almost 60 miles per hour. So once again, heads up to Gardner, Olathe, eventually getting to Overland Park, Shawnee, on its way up into Wyandotte County. We can go a little bit further. Severe warned also up here is Reno, Tonganoxie, Basehor, Fairmount, Walcott, and on up to Weatherby Lake, just south of Farrellview. Looking like you guys are picking up the extent, the edge of this severe warned line of thunderstorms that are moving through right now. Let's hop over to another radar source here, and let's go ahead and put some street level on this just to see exactly where we are right now. Down here at Baldwin City, I mean, it is just about Baldwin City. It should be raining pretty heavy where you are right now. We're going to be picking up Ames Street, which is North 300 Road. So Baldwin area, if you're familiar, here's Highway 56 running diagonally. Here is 1055, which is 6th Street, running through Baldwin City. You have a very significant thunderstorm just off to your very immediate west. You probably don't need me to tell you that right now. Let's go on up here just a little bit further. South of Lawrence, I see Indian Hills picking up a very strong thunderstorm out along 452, and where 40 Highway runs just north of 452, which is North 1200 Road, picking up strong thunderstorms, and I bet hail right now. We'll switch back over and we'll talk about hail in just a second. So this is the track of it right now. Let me go ahead and loop the radar for you. Yeah, moving in strong with strong gusty winds up to 50 miles an hour approximately with this line moving through right now. So picking up one more time, this is just to the west of Kansas City. This severe thunderstorm warning for 60 mile per hour wind gusts going until for the next 52 minutes. Just picking up Overland Park, Shawnee, Edwardsville, all the way down south here to where the southernmost extent is going to track just north of Osawatomie. So that's going to pick up Paola, Hillsdale, Lewisburg, almost over here to Cleveland. You guys are severe warned as off to the west, so you probably have about 10 or 15 minutes before this is directly impacting you. So let's move back over here. Give me a second. Let's go back over to this radar source, and we'll talk about exactly what we're seeing in terms of some hail right now. So let me loop this for just a second and see what I think we have. And I actually think we need to go further down south for a second. I understand there may be another warning coming out. Or is that a watch? We need to keep an eye down south, so we'll do that for just a second here. So if you're just hopping on the stream, it is 1:40 p.m. We have two areas that are severe thunderstorm warned for about the next hour. So I'm going to go up here to Baldwin City and Ottawa. Let's talk about hail for just a second. So I am seeing hail right now off to the north and to the west of Ottawa. Let's talk about that for a second. Looks like the biggest of the hail looks to be about a half an inch. That's your estimated maximum size right now. Probability that you're going to receive that looks to be slim, but I do see a little bit of it right now, just off to the northwest for you folks in Ottawa. So picking up some hail, half-inch hail is what we're measuring right now. Looks to be headed up toward Wellsville and Edgerton. I do see a little bit more here south of Baldwin City, right? Let's see. Same thing. This is a little bit smaller, so you're going to get maybe some pea-sized hail here south of Baldwin City at about 1:40 p.m. on your Tuesday afternoon, already getting things going. Strong wind gusts, though, headed through this area right now. Let's see if I see anything down to the south just yet. I do not right now. Let's hop over to another radar source here and see what we are picking up. So, okay, flashing yellow. These counties are a tornado watch for the next 6 hours and 19 minutes. So that's going to put us up into late afternoon. This is tornado watch for portions of eastern Kansas, west central into northeastern Missouri until 8 o'clock p.m. Primary threats include a couple tornadoes possible. We've been talking about that this morning, but we're still talking, I think, primarily about these damaging wind gusts up to 70 miles per hour. We are seeing some 50-mile-per-hour wind gusts right now. Isolated large hail events up to about a half-inch in diameter possible. So that is our tornado warned area. Let me go ahead and take the radar data out for just 1 second so you can see who is under the tornado watch. So this looks like Blue Mound, Mound City, Pleasanton. This is going to pick up Bates County to, but not including Fort Scott and Nevada right now. We'll have to see. There are some stragglers, haven't even gotten to that yet. Going to pick up Henry County, also over towards Warrensburg and Holden as well. So again, counties outlined in yellow. Tornado watch until 8 p.m. this evening. So let's go ahead and add back in radar data here. So this is what we need to pay attention to is over here at Lawrence. Lawrence right now, I see North Lawrence just south of I-70, and this is going to track the heaviest of this. Actually looks like it's going to take the I-70 corridor because remember we're moving off to the north and the east. So this is going to head out here toward on the turnpike to where Turnpike picks up 32 Highway, which is Linwood Road. Just a few minutes. So if you are in this area right now, you for sure need to be taking cover. You are under a severe thunderstorm warning right now. Also heads up just further to the north and to the east. This will be Reno and Tonganoxie, where you just had one strong cell move through. So let's go back out and let's talk about what is happening down further to the south and see what is coming through. We'll hop back over here to this radar. Again, there's our yellow counties telling us our tornado watch if you're just jumping on, picking up Lynn and Bates County, Henry County, Johnson and Cass in west central Missouri. So let's pop back over here. So we have all this left to go. I'm just going to put the radar on loop for a second. How about that? So the yellow is our tornado watch. The red polygons are severe thunderstorm warnings. The green that you're seeing over toward the left side of your screen, these are all hydrology related. So we have flash flood watch or flood watches in those areas. And that's actually picking up, just for interest, Lyon County, Coffee County, up towards Osage County, looks like to me. So plenty going on and lots left to come through. Little stragglers picking up through Woodson County and Allen County now, headed for Lynn and Bates County. So let's go back up here to current situation. So I'm talking about Wellsville right now. Let's see what's happening in Wellsville. Here's a storm report of a little bit bigger than 3/4 inch. This is 0.85 inch hail where you're seeing this little green triangle right now. I'm going to go ahead and take some of the yellow off there just to clear up the radar. There we go. That makes things a little easier to see. So now we're looking at Wellsville, Edgerton, heads up to Gardner, heads up to Clare, heads up to Olathe. I'm sure that you can see this, and in just a few minutes, winds will be picking up as thunderstorms right now are just starting to impact Eudora on their way essentially towards Kansas City, right? Going to hit Overland Park first, probably in the next 10 to 12 minutes. So if you're just jumping on with me, this is what's happening for, let's just talk about state line. Let's go up and down state line. So severe warned right now is Olathe, Gardner, Edgerton, Spring Hill, Stillwell, Wagstaff, and Lewisburg for a severe thunderstorm for the next 44 minutes, moving northeast at about 45 miles per hour. With we've seen all kinds of hail just in the last few minutes, right? We've seen penny-sized hail, but we've seen 3/4 inch hail and just a little bit bigger. But it's going to be these wind gusts up to about 70 miles per hour that we're talking about for damaging possibility coming through in the next little bit. So let me go ahead and put this back on loop. Heads up to Osawatomie, Paola. I think you'll catch the tail end of this in Lewisburg. Out in front, you're gonna have some warning, right? So here's Grandview Belton moving up and down the I-49 corridor, just starting to pick up some showers well out ahead of this initial line. So currently, right now, this is 1:46 p.m. This is what I'm talking about. This area up here is the only severe warned area at this time, but as I move along down here to the south, not severe warned at this moment, Burlington, Kansas, having a thunderstorm right now. Looks like the worst of it is passing through just off to your north and east, just south of New Strawn here. Looks like. So let's hop back over here and we will go up. Now we have, did you see the little indicator that possibly there was some rotation? So let's not go anywhere. Let's go back up here to this purple polygon, and this is a tornado warning. At 1:45 p.m. a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over Edgerton, moving east at 40 miles per hour. And so let's go ahead and look at this for just a second. Edgerton, Gardner, Clare, Spring Hill. Absolutely be moving to your safe space at this time. This is 1:47 p.m. on Tuesday afternoon, and this is what they're looking at right here. I guarantee it. Let's go ahead and see what we have for some rotation. So if there is rotation, I'm not seeing a big sign of it right now. It's more of a signature on reflectivity. Let me just move around a little bit and tilt up. Yeah. So off screen, you won't be able to see it. I'm going to take a volume scan and look at the velocity just to see what is going on. So there is some upper level rotation going on. So I think they're just concerned probably with that echo there. It's starting to look like what could be a hook echo developing. It didn't look like that just now. It is trying to spin there a little bit. That was the possibility. If you were with me this morning and last night, we were talking about the possibility for this environment. It's not overly supportive of it, and if there are any tornado touchdowns, they should be short in their life. So that's what we're hoping for today. But we are seeing a tornado warned area, probably based on this echo right here, which we're just going to keep looking at for signs of rotation. And this would be between Wellsville and Edgerton. I'm actually going to say that down here just to the south of Edgerton is where we're going to watch for some rotation. So we'll keep doing that. Not seeing anything to get unduly excited about right now. I think it is this signature here that we're justifiably watching. So once again, if you're just hopping on this purple polygon that I have up right now, let me go out to my viewer and make sure you guys can actually see it. I can see it great. I hope you can. Here we go. So yeah, in purple, Edgerton, Gardner, Clare, and Spring Hill, you are under a tornado warning for the next 11 minutes because this is moving through at about 45 miles per hour. It's over Edgerton right now. The area that we're watching is just down here south of Edgerton. So let's go over to another radar here and pick this up. So where is that exactly? South of Edgerton. Let me go ahead and look at velocity just for a second. Let's do storm. So yeah, I'm actually not seeing any spinny stuff right now on base. That's awesome. But the area that we would be looking at for that to develop is down here along Sunflower Road in Edgerton. So this is all south of up here, just for some reference. This is 56 Highway. It says it's West Morgan Street, West 199th, going this way. Here, I think you can see that obviously is I-35. So I'm looking at like 207th and Sunflower Road as areas that I am watching. Now you are tornado warned for the next 11 minutes. We're going to watch this for signs of some rotation. Seeing a few things trying to spin together up in the upper levels. We will just keep checking that, obviously, for anything that is concerning to me. Haven't seen it yet. So yeah, a little bit out now, just north. So I'm at 191st Street. This is going to be just west of 56 Highway, which I think is Main Street coming into Edgerton, looks like. And I'm looking at Homestead Lane. So yeah, this whole area, once again, I do see some rotation trying to get going, headed towards Gardner. This is just off to your south and to your west if you are in Gardner. So yep, just this little breakout right here is what has got their attention there. So we'll hop back over to radar over here. This will help me just a little bit more south. We'll keep an eye. I'm not seeing I think you should be in your safe space for sure on account of the winds, if nothing else, if you are around Gardner and Spring Hill for sure. But, I also see almost 3/4 inch hail down here just inside the warned area as well. So let me go out and see if there's anything else going on since we've been talking about that area. Not seeing it yet. Look at how much this is straggling. I mean, we're going to be doing this for a little while this afternoon, but I'm up here in northern Miami County and southern Johnson County. Still talking about Edgerton right now. Just to your west out at Wellsville, we had a severe thunderstorm warning that has kicked up this little echo. We don't like too much. We don't like when that happens, when tornadoes are in the mix, and they're possible. It is still trying to spin. It's not doing what's going to make me too nervous yet, but it is trying to do that. While you are looking at that, I'm going to take a little look again at volume scans now that we have at least 2 new scans that I think have come in since I've been talking to you. I do see it between 10,000 and 20,000 feet. There is a little pocket of rotation, and that is low enough that we need to keep an eye on it. So that is what we will do. This would be just south of Edgerton and just to the south and the west of Spring Hill. So I will stay on for sure until this tornado threat is out up here in Miami County and Johnson County. Drop me a question if any of you have them. If you want to know, I will keep an eye as best I can on the comments. Tornado warnings, they kind of get my attention though, so I'll probably be talking about that more than anything. Let's just go ahead and put this in motion right now and let you guys get a feel. Look at the lightning show that started just before all this got going, right? Good grief, north of Ottawa. What are the skies like over there right now? I bet it's dark and gloomy and windy. The other thing is back behind all of this, look at all the rain that's going to settle in, right? So I was talking about the counties that they're kind of hard to see with the radar data. Let me take that off for just a second. But counties that have green are under flash flood watch for the next hour and 37 minutes. That's going to be Lyon County and Osage County and Coffee County. Also picking up Anderson County, not Franklin County yet. So that's what I want to keep an eye on as well, because behind all of this, while your severe threat wanes, you do have heavy showers. Looks like may move in. So I'm kind of curious what will happen as afternoon instability builds with all this stuff right now that's down here along Gridley, Kansas. It is kicking up some 1/2 inch hail. This looks like just east of Gridley. Is that 54 highway maybe? I'm not sure. Down towards south of Neustron and Burlington. So hail and a thunderstorm over there for sure. So let's go back up here. Our area of interest right now, you should be in a safe space or moving very quickly to one. If you are in Spring Hill, Kansas, we are seeing hail. Let me go ahead and see what is happening rotation-wise. About the same. And what do we have for hail there, by the way? Maximum estimated hail. Could be up to about 1/2 inch, and it's just it's going to be hit and miss. But for right now, I think you are seeing it around 1/2 inch hail, possibly just a little bit less, right, in Edgerton, and points to the south. So heads up again to Gardner and Clare for that. So in terms of rotation, I'm just going to keep doing this just to see. That overall, I like what I'm seeing. I think it's spinning, and I think it's a good warning because it just wouldn't take much in this environment. It's gonna be hard for them to get together though, in terms of those supercells that will kick up those long-ranging tornadoes. Not today. I really hope. Really hope. It's just not the right environment, but we do need to keep an eye out. Seeing less of it. I'm actually volume scanning right now. You can't see. And yeah, I see actually less of it. There's a little bit of rotation at about 40,000 feet. So we don't need to worry too much about that. So just a little interesting signature that popped down there. It's trying to hook is what it was doing. You can always look in the southwest port when a hook forms like that. So that's what I was doing. But right now it looks like it's flattened back out, and it looks like a gust front moving towards Spring Hill. So I think that we can keep our fingers crossed and say our prayers there, but again, unless that starts to hook around, like it just did, there you go. But it's straightened out now. I think we might be okay there. We'll keep an eye on you up there for Gardner, though. Hello, Gardner. What do you have going on right now in terms of hail? Yeah, up to about 1/2 inch or so. Still looks to be like your maximum estimated hail size up here towards Gardner. So that is what is headed on up there. Let's go ahead and stay on through that tornado warning, and let's track this severe cell, this severe line, actually up here into Kansas City, and let's see what happens, because it has spun just a little bit, and algorithm's telling me it's trying to again, and yeah, I'm not going to pay too much attention there just yet. But yeah, I do think if you are in Overland Park, Bonner Springs, Shawnee, headed up towards Kansas City, you are still severe thunderstorm warned for the next 33 minutes. Great idea to be in a safe place right now. Also including you folks in Walcott, Fairmont. What else pops up here? Pomeroy, Waldron, Weatherby Lake. So strong thunderstorms that have tried to spin, capable of doing that, far from putting anything on the ground. So just hear me say that we're watching that. It's a good thing to be watching it, but nothing has come together there as of yet. So as the storm approaches Olathe, let's pop back over here to this radar source and just put some street level on it because that's super helpful. So Prairie Highlands is popping up. You are just about to pick up the heaviest of this severe warn line. Moving along, here is 135th Street. West Santa Fe Street. Here's where 7 Highway hits it. So Olathe over here. So yep, moving directly towards Olathe right now. Let's go up here, moving up along 7 Highway. This should just be impacting 10 Highway now, where 10 and 7 meet together. That's exactly where this is headed, actually. And I see Craig popping up out here just to the west of Lenexa. Not much going on there, but heads up to you people as well. Up and down 435 there in Lenexa. Looks to be headed your way. Look at this line, and we'll just watch that gust through for a second. So if I watch where I see Claire out, Claire, it's just about over you, West Old Highway 56, just south of 159th Street, moving steadily along 35 up to the north and the east. So heads up now. The heaviest of this just about to hit West 135th Street. So this is laying just right over, yeah, look at this area. Look how populated this is. East Santa Fe Street. This is the heaviest of the thunderstorm activity right now. You are tornado warned, but we haven't seen rotation strong. We'll go back and check that in just a second. So this is all along I-35. I do see another strong thunderstorm just south of West 191st Street and South Clare Road. So roads that I am seeing in here, West 191st, South Clare. Let's see anything else that I can read to you there. North of West 199th Street. This is where I'm seeing strong activity right now. Let's pop back over to this radar, and we'll see if we have anything to be concerned about in terms of rotation. So we're going to watch next. I'm going to watch next up here where we were just seeing algorithms say, hey, up here in northern Johnson County. So we'll watch that for just a second, although it doesn't on signature look too bad to me right now, but I do see some rotation possibly trying to get together there. Let me take a look at that for a second. I do see that trying to spin. We're going to watch that for a second and see if they kick out a tornado warning there. Might be high enough up, though. I mean, that's the trick today with these storms possibly being elevated. So, yeah, essentially we're just watching all of this Johnson County right now. Linwood, good grief. Strong thunderstorm up there for you guys. Let's go ahead and look at hail. Where's the hail? This is where it's at right now. The blue and the turquoise is about half-inch hail or a little bit more. And so let's go ahead and put that in motion. You guys can get an idea for where it's going to pick up some hail. Yeah, everything north and east of this, right? So that's going to be up here towards DeSoto, Zara, Lake Quivira, and Bonner Springs. I do see hail headed your way. It's a little bit bigger. Let's go down here north of Gardner. What do we have for hail sizes north of Gardner? It's a little bit bigger than half an inch down here to the north of Gardner. So we're out of the purple polygon. That has gone. No active tornado warnings right now. I am watching this line as it gusts apart a little bit, and I'm going to watch up here in Johnson County, and I'm not sure what we're picking up on here, just south of Zara, between DeSoto and Zara. Let me take a little bit of a look around and see one more time with a new scan what's going on here. Okay, it may or may not be warned. It's broad level rotation. It is rotating, but it's not pulling together tightly like we would see in terms of warning. Still could prop out though, so don't be surprised if we're coming back up here to talk to that area in just a second. So for right now, this is 2:01 p.m. Time flies. What time did I get on here? 1:36 or something like that? The other night, this just went crazy. I guess it was 2 weeks ago. But you think it's just a few minutes that you're on here and you get to answering questions, and it's been forever. It was 2.5 hours. So yeah, no wonder my feet were tired. So this is 2:01. We have a ways to go this evening. What do I think will happen? It's a tough one. I mean, look at all this stuff that's down here to the south and the west. Here's exactly a setup that was just happening in Belton and Raymore. What's popping through Yates Center and Iola Colony right now, headed over towards Mound City and Fort Scott. This is out in front of our main line, and so it's not looking too bad. I will, if we take a break, I will switch radars and go over here. We've had more flood issues than anything else down around Wichita. Flash flood reported by emergency management all over the place. Roads are impassable. That's what all these little signs are telling me. So that's been the big issue so far, although there is still a severe warn cell down there to our south and to our west. So plenty more yet to impact. I mean, this is clear out here. Radar makes everything look so small, especially this big old radar. Coffee in Anderson County, Kansas. So for Mound City, Rich Hill, Butler, it's going to be a little while. It is definitely headed that way, but directly to your west right now is nothing that is severe warned. But what do you think is going on? You guys can see this. I'm looking there between Madison and Burlington. Watch the storm's pulse. So just that last scan there, I'm actually going to go to the last scan and then step back. One volume scan. There's 2 volume scans. I'm trying to see if they're weakening or strengthening, and I can't really tell. Definitely stronger. Look at that pulse up there just to the south of Burlington in Coffee County. So definitely building some strength there. But our area right now, focus is still up here in severe warned Johnson County for the next 26 minutes. We will keep watching things like this that happen that make us want to look and make sure that nothing is trying to spin together. But we are still seeing just under ½ inch hail right now. This is actually down here south of Wellsville. So let's go ahead and put up the hail scan one more time since we've had a few more scans come through. So yeah, there's a pretty good system with hail in it. Moving from Baldwin City, now picking up Gardner and Olathe. Still looking to me like it's going to pick up Lenexa, headed over here to Overland Park in the next 10 minutes for sure. So the purple polygon is not a new tornado warning. This is just great to show us the history, which is really nice as we look over here towards Belton and just to see what is coming, right? This is why we say, well, this has been a severe thunderstorm, but it has produced a tornado warning because that's true now. It's also produced ½ inch hail. And I think it's about the biggest that I've seen. I probably haven't hit every scan that's come through here, but I've seen about ½ inch hail so far over here in Johnson County. So I don't know. This is still tracking to the north and the east. I'm not sure how much of this Belton will pick up, but I'm going to say that Grandview, Lee Summit, Raytown, headed up to Independence. I think you guys are prime candidate to pick up what is left of this cell. This line, actually, this is a cluster of cells now, but it's still linear enough that I can call it a line. And it's right now just off to the north and the west of Paola. Osawatomie, I'm not sure too much has happened for you all in Osawatomie, but it's finishing up in Rantoul, still out to Princeton, all south of Ottawa. So that is the current situation at 2:05 p.m. So we'll talk a little bit here about northern Miami County and Paola. Yeah, so I mean, you are in the warning area for the next 24 minutes, but we'll just go ahead and loop this again. And you can see that things are headed off to the north and the east. So if anything, I think you're going to get strong wind gusts. Let's look at velocity. So yeah, here's where the wind is picking up for you guys in Paola. It hasn't yet, but it's about to. It's just now touching Spring Hill, and we have seen up to about 50 mile an hour wind gusts. Potential for up to 70 this afternoon, however. So we'll put back on radar here and you guys can see. So for the last little bit, no new warnings are out. I do feel like this severe thunderstorm warning on account of the wind, if nothing else, the wind and the hail. There's a new hail report. It's actually dropping down. This is 0.45 inch hail, so less than half an inch hail. So this is like between a pea size and penny size hail there just to the north of Olathe, just about to hit Lackman's here, if you're familiar. So this is all off to the west of Lenexa. That's where that storm is right now. Pretty confident that will kick out over here towards Belton, Lee Summit, and Blue Springs on account, like I say, of those winds and hail, if nothing else. And so that is the current radar situation right now. And I will keep an eye on it. We'll keep watching it just to see what crops up. I'm looking down to the south. You know, I just where I showed you a few minutes ago, couldn't really tell if things were weakening or not. I don't think that they are. We're coming into the afternoon instability. So I think we do have some more to watch. I am going to watch it for the rest of the afternoon and evening, as long as it takes. We know what's going on up north. Our attention will probably shift down south for the afternoon and the evening. So we'll take a little break. I will be talking to you as warnings drop this afternoon and evening.